And Tanzania have resolved to remove 14 hurdles to trade in order to increase the volume of trade between the two neighbouring states. President William Ruto and his Tanzanian counterpart, Samia Suluhu Hassan, who met in Dar es Salaam, directed ministers from the two states to ensure that they resolve the non-tariff barriers by December to ease the cost of doing business and allow for the free flow of goods and services. Stephen Leto gives us more details.
President William Ruto has been on a regional tour, not only to cement Kenya's foreign policy, but also expand volume of trade between Kenya and its neighbouring countries of Ethiopia, Uganda and Tanzania. The day after attending Uganda's 60th Independence Day and holding bilateral talks with Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni, President Ruto landed in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania for a two-day official visit. The joint bilateral talks between officials from the two nations, taking stock of bilateral agreements signed during President Samia's visit to Kenya in May last year.
You and President Kenyatta were working on these barriers that were barriers to trade. Many people thought it would benefit Kenya, but today it has benefited Tanzania more than Kenya. And we are very happy as the people of Kenya that the old feeling that Kenya was benefiting more than Tanzania from trade has now changed.
Na kwa ujumla wataalamu walitambua vikwazo 68 ambavyo vilifanywa kazi, vikwazo 54 viliondoka visivyo vya kikodi, non-tariff barriers, na bado kuna vikwazo 14 vimebaki.
President Ruto's administration keen to propel Kenya's influence in the East Africa region by increasing its trade volume to its neighbors and enable free trade. Volume of trade between the two states is currently in Tanzania's favor at 50 billion shillings against Kenya's 45 billion shillings.
We want to increase our trade between our two countries from now 45-50 billion Kenya shillings, a total of 90 billion Kenya shillings. We want to double that trade, and it is doable.
Kwa sababu Kenya na Tanzania tusishare au tusigawane umaskini na udhalili, lakini tugawane utajiri utakaofanya kupitia kufanya biashara.
Tuko na suluhu ya mambo magumu. Na mama amesema mimi naitwa Kipchirchir, mimi kumaanisha kuharakisha. Sasa tutakuwa na suluhu na kuharakisha ndio haya mambo yote yaweze kufanyika.
And to benefit from Tanzania gas, the two presidents agreed to expedite the construction of gas pipeline between Dar es Salaam and Mombasa to lower cost of energy in Kenya.
Bomba la kuleta gas kutoka Mtwara kupitia hapa Dar es Salaam kwenda Mombasa na baadaye iende Nairobi. Tumekubaliana na Mheshimiwa Rais na serikali zetu mbili kwamba wale wanaohusika, wale watu wa private sector, sasa tutaiharakisha.
The two heads of state also agreed to enhance tourism inflow into the two countries through joint marketing and promotion.
Wanyama wale tunao kule Kenya ni wa kutoka huku Tanzania, na wale wenu huku Tanzania ni wa kutoka kule kwetu Kenya, na wanatembea bila matatizo yoyote. Hawahitaji passport, hawahitaji visa. Na vile vile ndivyo tunataka tushirikiane. Kama wanyama wanaweza kufanya mambo yao bila matatizo, na sisi tuweze kufanya mambo yetu bila matatizo.
The two nations also agreed to cooperate in fight against terrorism and human trafficking. Stephen Leto, Citizen TV.